Hey everybody, Mr. G here to do the homework with you. Don't forget to put your name on it and the date. Today is the 8th. Here we go. Number one, round to the nearest hundred. Use a number line to model your thinking. Okay. 156 is between which two hundreds? 100 and 200. Halfway is 150. We need to plot 156. 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200. 156 would be about here. Greater or less than halfway? Greater. We round up 160. B. 342. Between which two hundreds? 300 and 400. What's the halfway? 350. We need to plot 342. 300, 310, 320, 330, 340, 350. 342 would be somewhere in here. Less than or greater than halfway. Less than. So we round down 300. Remember, if you need to pause, pause. If you need to rewind, rewind, whatever you need to do. Okay. C, 260. Between which hundreds? 200 and 300. Halfway is 250. I need to plot 260, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300. 260 would be here. Is it greater or less than halfway? Greater. So we round up to 300. D. 1,260. Doesn't matter what the number is, we're rounding to the nearest hundred. So that means the thousands will stay the same. So I just put 1,000. I'm doing the 260. 260 is in between what two hundreds? 200 and 300. Halfway would be 1,250. Now I need to plot 1,260. So we have 1,250, 1,260, 1,270, 1,280, 1,290, 1,300. So 1,260 would be here. Is it greater or less than half? It's greater. So we're going to round up to 1,300. Okay. E. 1,685. Again, thousands doesn't matter. We're rounding to the hundreds. The 6 is what's in the hundreds. So my 1,000 will stay. I'm looking at 6. 685 is in between 600 and 700. Halfway would be 1,650. Now, I need to plot 1,685. 1,650, 1,660, 1,670, 1,680, 1,690. 1,680 would be here, and it's 85, so it would be here in the middle. So, is it greater or less than halfway? Greater. So we're going to round up to 1,700. 1,804. Excuse me. Thousands place, leave it alone. We're doing the hundreds. So is the 8. So 1,804 is in between what hundreds? 1,800 and 1,900. Halfway would be 1,850. So now I need to plot 1,804. So 1,800, 1,810, or sorry, 90. No, sorry. 1,810, 1,820, 1,830, 1,840, 1,850. So 1,804 would be just above 1,800. So is that less than or greater than half? Less than, so we're going to round down to 1,800. Okay, number 2 says complete the chart. Louise has 217 baseball cards. Round the number of cards Louise has to the nearest 100. The 2 is in the hundreds. Okay, we know that the two numbers 200 is in between. We can do our number line here too. So it's between 200 and 300. Halfway would be 250. So 217, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240. So 210 would be before 220, so about here. Less than or greater than half? Less than, so this would round to 200. B, there were 462 people sitting in the audience. Round the number of people to the nearest 100. 4 is in the hundreds place. Again, you can do your number line. 462 is between 400 and 500. Halfway would be 450. We need 462. So 450, 460, 470, 480, 490, 500. So 460 would be 2 would be right here. So is that greater or less than half? It is greater, so we round up to 500. Now the next 3, I'm just going to kind of do them without the number line because of time. A bottle of juice holds 386 milliliters. Round the capacity to the nearest 100 milliliters. So we're looking at the 3. 3 is between 300 and 400. Okay, you look at the hundreds place. 386. If we have 350 as our halfway point, 386 would be greater than, so we would round up to 400 milliliters. D, book weighs 727 grams. Round the weight to the nearest 100 grams. We're looking at the first 7. So 727, 27 would be below the half, which is 750. So we round down to 700. E, Joni's parents spent $1,260 on 2 plane tickets. Round the total to the nearest 100. Again, we're not using the thousands. The thousands will stay the same. 260 is between 200 and 300. It's over halfway, so it would be 1,300. Okay, so I'm going to run out of time, so I'm going to have to do 2 videos. This is the end of part 1. Part 2, I'll do number 3 and number 4.